Chapter 31. I'm in the castle, racing through the dark, drafty tunnels on my bike. I'm moving so fast, the wind whips past me, my clothes slapping painfully against my body. "Shane!" several voices call out, then laugh maniacally like hyenas. Panting, I glance over my shoulder to see large shadows chasing me. They're gaining, spreading out along the walls, ground, and ceiling. They're closing in from every direction. Faint music plays in the background. A soft, slow melody that contrasts the frantic, tense moment. I fight off the sudden drowsiness that threatens to slow me down. I sway on the seat of my bike. It wobbles from side to side as I struggle to keep control. Must go faster. Can't let them catch me. I lean forward over my handlebars and increase my speed. My legs turn over on the pedals so quickly there's a blur. I skid around a corner and up ahead, spot a bright light. Oh, an opening. Must get there. My grip tightens on my handlebars and my fingers tingle. I glance down to see gold spread from the tips of my fingers over my hands and up my arms. I hear more hysterical laughter. The shadows close in, bumping me from left and right, trying to knock me off my bike. I swerve wildly. The light. Must get to the light. My legs grow stiff and heavy, not moving as fast as I demand them to. I'm slowing down. My heart races faster and faster. Go! 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 A shadow coils around me, tightening until it's difficult to breathe. The light. So close. Its warmth beckons me, almost. I burst out of the tunnel, and I'm momentarily stunned by the sudden brightness. The pressure around my body eases. I glance over my shoulder and see the shadows shrinking and retreating, unable to follow me into the light. An overwhelming sense of relief floods me. I'm safe. There's a loud honk, then the screech of tires. I turn just as a car appears and slams into me. I fly up, spinning off my bike. For a moment, it's like I'm suspended in the air as I watch the metal of my bike bend. Suddenly, I'm falling toward the ground. The concrete is approaching as I flail and brace myself for impact. Slam! Pain. Nothing. Darkness. Inky, black, and empty. Cold. Final. With a loud gasp that burns my throat, I jolt awake. At first, my vision is distorted, pixelated. I blink several times. Then my surroundings slowly come into focus. I stare up at the ceiling. It's different from the one in my bedroom. There are large foam squares with vents blowing out cold air that chills my aching body. The strong smell of chemicals and sickness tickles my nose. I cautiously turn my head to the left, wincing at the tightness of my muscles in my neck. I'm in the hospital. Machines hum and beep next to me. A lonely chair sits in the corner. Half-deflated get-well balloons hover next to a dead plant that's on the windowsill. A sharp pain shoots through my hand. I touch it and wince. My fingers trail across the heavy bandage covering the raised scar on my face. As I become more alert, I feel the other scars on my body. Every stitch tugs at my skin. With a loud groan, I sit up and push aside the rough, itchy sheets. I swing my legs over the side of the bed and glance down. I'm wearing sweatpants and a basketball jersey. My bare feet are gold. I extend my hands before me. My arms are gold too. Something heavy rests in my left hand. I open it and stare dully at the coin on my palm. It's fused to my skin. I frown. The coin. This means something. I carefully slide off the bed and make my way toward the open door. My movements are stiff and my body feels heavy, like I'm carrying weights. Clink, clink, clink. I stop in my tracks. I glance around the room, but can't locate what's making that sound. I start walking again. Clink, clink, clink. My eyes fly to my feet. I'm making the sound. Something nibbles at the back of my mind, but my thoughts are not connecting. I'm in a drowsy fog. I'm awake but still struggling to be awake. I'm supposed to remember something. Something important. I exit my hospital room, and I'm suddenly in a large open area the size of a basketball court. I'm surrounded by dozens of hospital beds, each with a sleeping kid. What? Are these kids in coma somewhere? How long have they been here? What's happening to them? My heart pounds as I walk farther into the room. I stopped abruptly when my eyes land on a familiar face lying in a bed. Travis! Suddenly I'm flooded with memories. I double over from the force of everything rushing back. My brain fog clears, and reality hits me hard. The nightmare! I'm in my nightmare! Sadie! Doc! We were supposed to be together, but they're not here. What if it didn't work? Maybe it's better this way. That means they're safe, and they don't have to see me change. I glance back at Travis, and my chest tightens as I stare at him in his still form. He looks peaceful, but what's happening in his mind as he sleeps? I need to help him. He shouldn't be here. Swallowing hard, I slowly walk closer. Clink, clink, clink. I inhale sharply. One side of his face is silver. He's changing. Guilt claws at me, ripping me to shreds inside. I did this. This is my fault, I whisper hoarsely. We weren't friends. Most days, I didn't like him at all, but I'd never wish this on him, on anyone. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot movement. I spin around. The other kids sit up in their beds. Their faces vary in metallic appearances, gold, silver, or copper. Their eyes pop open and land on me. I stumble back against Travis's bed. Save us! Their mouths don't move, but I hear their shrill voices in my head. Only you can save us all. How? What do I need to do? I cry. Their metallic eyes blink. Clink, clink, clink. Silver tears stream down one girl's face. A boy coughs and gold dust clouds out of his mouth. You must defeat the king! You must defeat the king! You must defeat the king! They continue to chant as they lie back down on their beds. How do I defeat him? I ask desperately. There's no response. Only silence as the kids settle back into their deep sleeps. Please! Tears burn my eyes. I jolt as something grabs my wrist tightly. My head jerks around. Travis's brown eyes are open, and he's staring at me. Chapter 32. I gawk at him. You're awake? Shane? Frowning, he glances around, his eyes slightly dazed. What's happening? My mouth opens and closes several times before I can get the words out. I tug my arm free of his grip and take an unsteady step back. I don't even know how to explain this. You're in my nightmare, I say, my voice cracking. Nightmare? What are you talking about? He yawns and winces. He touches his jaw, the side of his face that's silver. Travis, I'm sorry, Why do you look like that? My eyes fall on my gold arms, and I'm not sure what my face looks like. It could be partially or all gold. I'm turning into a gold... Stop talking. He shakes his head as if he wants to erase me. This is a stupid bad dream because you're here. I can't even get away from you in my sleep, he says with disgust. My eyebrows jump to my forehead. Okay, so he's mean and annoying even in my nightmares. I should not be surprised. I want to wake up now, he says. Wake up, Travis, wake up. That's not going to work because this is my nightmare like I said before. Your nightmare? What are you talking about? We're going around in circles, and I don't really have time to keep repeating myself. I know this is hard to believe, but look around you. He glances around the large room. His jaw drops and his gaze swings back to me. Where? What? I exhale a loud breath. I accidentally pulled you into my nightmare, and we're going to be stuck here unless we defeat an evil king who wants to increase his wealth by turning us into coins for his treasure. I'm already changing, and so are you. Sadie and Doc had a plan to help. They were going to come into my nightmare with me. I'm not sure if they made it, but if they did, we need to find them. Fast. He stares blankly at me for so long, I think he's frozen and needs to be rebooted. Travis? He rolls his eyes. Figures you'd somehow be involved in something crazy like this. You believe me? Yep, because you're so not normal. He pushes away his sheet and swings his legs over the side of the bed. No one ever believes me. They act like I'm the one with the problem, he scoffs. I was right. They're gonna so regret doubting me. My chest seizes and a rough cough rattles my body. Travis shrinks back against his bed as I cover my mouth. Something wet hits my palm. I slowly pull my hand back to reveal splatters of gold. Travis points at me. That's gross! More rough coughs tear through my body. The sound is gravelly and wet. like my chest is filled with liquid. I swallow hard, wincing at the metallic taste on my tongue. We have to go. I don't have much time. Suddenly there's a loud crackling noise, like the sound is being forced through a broken speaker. The creepy rockabye baby lullaby plays, and goosebumps pop up on my arms. What's happening? Travis asks nervously. We need to leave. Now, I say, backing toward the door. My feet clink against the floor. Travis sucks in a loud breath and stares at my feet. Your feet! He slides off the bed. No time to explain. We have to go. We hurriedly walk out of the room, and suddenly we're standing at the end of a drawbridge, leaning toward the castle. On either side of the drawbridge is a moat. I gasp, momentarily stunned by the sudden shift in our surroundings. This is new. Was it always here? Shane, what is this? Why can't we wake up? Travis asks fearfully. We have to defeat the king, I say. That's the only way. King? Where is he? I point toward the castle. That's where all this will end one way or the other. I face Travis. Listen, in the real world, we don't like each other, but in this world, we have to work together. I don't know if Sadie or Doc. I trail off. If we're all we have, we need to be a team. Sorry for the stumbles, guys. What you've seen so far is bad, but it's going to get worse. I need you to trust me until we get out of here. When we get back home, you can go back to hating me. He stares at me intensely. Fine, but later we're going to talk about how messed up this is. I nod and only feel a little guilty that I wish he was still asleep. He's not the person I want by my side right now. I want my sister. I want Doc. Let's go. We slowly walk across the drawbridge. Travis sticks close to my side, his eyes darting around. Bright beams streaming from the red sun in the black sky reveal creatures in the murky water. They are long and thick, with rainbow-colored scales covering their bodies. Mesmerized, I watch as they weave slowly, methodically through the water. They are equally beautiful and terrifying. Travis stumbles over his feet. What the? We freeze. The rainbow snake-like creatures rise out of the water, forming pillars on both sides of the drawbridge. They stand about 20 feet tall and have dragon-like features, elongated snouts with bangs. Their bright green eyes, the color of emeralds, are focused on me. They breathe heavily, gray smoke billowing out with their large nostrils, causing their long whiskers to flutter like wings on their faces. They sway back and forth. Keep moving, I say to Travis as I watch them with my heart in my throat. We reach the end of the drawbridge and stand at the entrance of the castle. The creatures tilt their heads back and let out loud, bellowing hisses, like 1,000 trumpets sounding. I slap my hands over my ears. Their jaws open wide. Smoke and ash shoot up in the air, like an erupting volcano. All hail the king, they say with raspy, gargled voices. His kingdom awaits. Only the worthy may enter. Pain is his payment. Tears are his treasure. Bowing their heads, they lower back into the water. So smoothly there is no splash, not even a ripple. Travis stumbles back, bumping into me. I fall against the side of the castle, wincing as my arm hits the stone. Only you could dream up something this horrible, Travis mutters as we enter the castle. I marvel at how different the castle appears to me now. The walls sparkle with jewels. Emeralds and rubies and sapphires are embedded within the stone. There are stained glass windows with bars, with the high walls and a moat too. It's not just a castle. It's a fancy prison. The fountain materializes before us, and I stop abruptly. What's wrong? Travis asks nervously. Everything. Tension fills my body. The wind blows, carrying the nauseating scent of mint and roses. Something stinks, Travis says, his nose scrunched. My palm tingles. I glance down, opening my hand. The features on the coin's face are more defined. I can clearly make out the eyes, nose, and smirky mouth. Why are you still carrying that creepy thing around? Travis asks. An electrical current zips across the palm holding the coin, and my body jerks from the shock. There is a sharp tug on my skin as the coin peels itself off my palm. I fall to my knees, screaming from the pain. Black dots swim across my vision. Travis stares at me in shock. He reaches for me, then backs away. With blurry eyes, I watch as the coin rips itself free, leaving a circular scar on my hand. Beneath the torn flesh, my muscles are gold. The coin rolls across the cobblestone pathway. It hits the base of the fountain, stretches, and then expands. Spidery arms and legs pop out. Tangled black hair and fish eyes materialize. My coin! Whoa, says Travis. The coin girl smirks, flashing sharp metallic teeth. Hi, Shane. I stand on wobbly legs. Hi. It's the natural response, but still ridiculous. I blame my terror. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Travis's jaw drop. His eyes dart between me and the coin girl. What kind of creepy craziness is this? Travis, right? She asks, crawling closer. Travis gulps. How do you know my name? I know lots of things, she says. You're playing too. Shane tagged you. My gaze is focused on the girl, but I feel the weight of Travis's eyes on me. Tagged? What does that mean? Travis asks. I swallow hard. It's not important right now. The girl laughs with dark amusement. Oh, it so is. When I remain silent, she pouts. Shane, nothing to say to me? I thought we were friends. Is she serious? Friends? You've been torturing me. I try to covertly glance around, searching for Sadie and Doc. Please, please, please be here. I can't do this without them. You picked me, she says with a growl. Her round coin body vibrates, and she gestures at the fountain. There are so many to choose from, but you grabbed me. You wouldn't let me go. Let you go? You were controlling me. It doesn't matter, she says. We had fun. Fun? I ask faintly. I lied to my sister and my parents. I hurt my friend. I got into a fight. I was angry, confused. I was losing control over everything. My voice grows louder and angrier with each word. You made me evil. I made you better, she says. And did you ever think maybe I only heightened your true feelings? I cast a glance at Travis. He takes a small step away from me, as if he's about to take off, but there's nowhere to go. He's trapped like me. You were changing me, I say, infecting me. Why are you so negative? I was helping you, preparing you for what's to come, the coin girl says with a snarl. Weakness is of no use to him. It's not my fault you tried to fight the change. What change? Travis asks. What is... You're okay with helping the king hurt me. Hurt others? I ask her aghast. My hands curl into fists. How can you do this? Shane. Travis reaches for me, but I shake him off. The girl's fish eyes shimmer with fury. The king gave me a purpose. He saw my value. I'm special. I shake my head, unable to believe she's defending the king. He terrorizes kids. We're nothing but a gain to him. He doesn't care about us. He wants to own us. Our sacrifice is rewarded, she shouts. My stomach lurches. Rewarded? Dark clouds creep across the gloomy sky. Lightning flashes as the thunder rumbles loudly. I'm thinking we need to go, Travis says, glancing at the sky. The coin girl and I ignore him as we face off. It's a privilege to serve him, she says. We help him achieve his goals. She's been brainwashed. Is this what I'll be like if I stay here? Look, it sounds like the two of you have a lot to discuss, says Travis. I'd like to wake up now. So if you could just... He gestures at the coin girl. Do whatever it takes to make that happen. I'd appreciate it. I roll my eyes. So much for teamwork. He's willing to leave me here. What's your name? I ask the girl. Maybe I can convince her to help us. Make her realize the king is evil. She opens... Her mouth opens, then closes. She frowns. You don't remember your name, I whisper. It doesn't matter, the coin girl says, turning toward the fountain. Doesn't matter? Travis says. How can you say that? You don't know who you are. Suddenly there's a loud rumbling and the ground shakes beneath our feet. Travis and I stumble around, but the coin girl remains still, unaffected by the movement. Waves of water splash over the base of the fountain, soaking the ground around us. Shane, you're confused. Lost. The king will change all that. He'll make you better. You'll see. Her body shrinks to a coin size and shape. She flips up in the air, landing in the fountain with a little splash. A dark, smoke-like figure floats from underneath the bottom of the structure. It transforms, starts to take shape. A body forms. "What is that?" Travis asks, his voice quivering with fear. "The king," I whisper shakily. His gold skull with tiny metallic spikes shimmers in the sunlight. Flames flicker in his dark eye cavities. He's dressed in an expensive-looking dark suit with gold threads woven in the fabric. He's wearing a large gold watch on his wrist. His face is covered with diamonds. Smirking, his eyes glance from me to Travis. "I appreciate the gift you brought." Travis sucks in a breath as he side-eyes me. "Shane has proven to be the most valuable, doing all my work for me," the king says. "Travis, after a brief assessment, I've found you worthy." He gestures at the fountain. "Welcome home." That's okay. I'm good." Travis takes a step back. The king chuckles. "You and Shane are so alike, questioning your value, your worthiness, hiding your doubt and sadness from everyone." I glance at Travis. "We're alike?" He seems so confident, so arrogant. Travis's hands curl into fists at his side. "Dude, you know nothing about me." The king taps his skull. "I've been in your head. I know everything." Travis goes pale. "I've seen your life. The hurt, disappointment, the jealousy you try to mask with your anger," the king says. "You think you're not good enough, that you'll never be good enough, because that's what you've been told. Travis, my standards are different from your father's." "Shut up!" Travis yells. His voice cracks. "Don't talk about my dad." The king chuckles. "So sensitive. I actually want to thank you. You were playing the game and helped bring Shane to me." "What are you talking about?" Travis cries. "He's talking about tag," I say. "It's his game. He controls it. He uses it to hurt kids. I do enjoy my fun, and I love to play." The king's gleeful gaze travels from Travis to me. His eyes roam over the scar on my face. It tingles. "The fire will remove all your imperfections," he says ominously. "Physically and emotionally. You both will change into something I can use, benefit from." My chest tightens, the muscle seizing. I gasp for air and begin to cough. It's dry and hard. I whimper as my body jerks, and gold dust billows out of my mouth. A sparkly cloud hovers in the air for a moment, then disappears into the breeze. "Don't fight the change, Shane. Embrace it. Show Travis what he can expect." I double over. "I don't want this," I manage to get out. Travis grabs me before I can fall over. "It will only hurt for a moment, and then you'll be priceless. You'll never have to worry about being broken and weak again. You will be my greatest investment." "You can't use us," says Travis. "We're not things." "You are what I say you are," the king says darkly. "It's my world, my game, my rules. I'm making you part of something bigger, more important. You should be grateful." "Why?" My voice shakes. "Why are you doing this?" He strolls around the fountain. "The more kids I acquire, the richer I become. To compete, I need power. You provide that power. I won't become one of your coins. I won't help you," I say. "I won't either," says Travis. His grip tightens on my arm. The king sighs and sits on the edge of the fountain. "Shane, you have no choice. You have an amazing gift. One I will capitalize on. And Travis, after some refinement, I think you will be a powerful asset as well. We will be an unstoppable team." "What do we do?" Travis whispers to me desperately. "How do you stop this?" The king gestures at the coin-filled fountain. "We'll be your family, Shane." "He already has a family." With a gasp, I spin around. My sister is standing behind us. Oh, goodness. I didn't think Sadie and Doc made it, but sounds like they did. Join me for the next chapter.